Welcome to Down to Business. My name is Josh Dirks, and this afternoon I'm with Dan Peterson of Windermere. Dan, you're in the real estate business. It's 2011. There's been lots of ups and downs. Tell me a little bit about how you got in this crazy business.
I worked in retail for 14 years. I was a buyer for a department store, worked for 11 years over in Hawaii, and I had gotten married, 2 young kids, and we were looking to move out of Hawaii. And I had an opportunity to move here to work for a company called Frederick & Nelson. Back in the day, they had been in the business for 100 years, so this was late in 1989. So I was with them for their last 2.5 years of their life. And they went out of business, as most people know. And so what I decided to do, I started looking around for different positions and what I wanted to do, kind of wanted to get out of the retail side of things. I was traveling to New York every month. My kids were little. I was in Seattle, all day long. So I really wanted to do something where I wouldn't miss my family growing up. The person who owned the Windermere office in Marysville was a friend of mine, and he suggested I look into getting into real estate. And that's what I did.
Been at it ever since.
Since middle of June of 1992.
What's your favorite part about the real estate business?
I think a lot of it is just the people that you meet, and you're really able to help people with some of the biggest decisions of their lives. And it's such a rewarding feeling when you're able to do that, and they put their trust in you, and you're able to help someone with such a big, complex decision when they're going through that process. It's a very rewarding business.
Absolutely, and you've gone from being one of the members of the team to now running the team. What's that?
Partly.
What's that difference like for you? I mean,
I do not actively sell anymore, except if there's like a really close friend who says, "No, Dan, I want you to help me." Then I will do something, but it's like once a year. Now that'll happen. So my process is. And what I do, basically running the company. I'm not the broker of the office, but I do all the hiring, firing of agents, running the office, running all the sales meetings. So doing a lot of the training of real estate agents, and making sure that we're all on the same page and being as productive as we can.
Well, it sounds like you're kind of a key member because, as we all know, the real estate market over the last 5-6 years has been an up and down thing.
It's very unique right now.
Unique is a word for it.
Yes.
Absolutely. What are the things that you're finding right now in the marketplace, whether it's from Windermere support or what your own findings are, some of the things you're doing in your particular office that are really helping you guys sustain through this time?
So much of it has to do with being able to hire good people. So if you have good people in your organization, you're able to make it through the times when times are tough. So there's a lot of people in this industry, when they get into it, the national average is something like 80% of the people don't make it in real estate. We are very selective on who we hire into our company, which is very unique, very different from what most people do. And not that everyone that I hire is 100% and make it, but I think we do a very good job of that. And even when times are tough, there's always a real estate business going on.
Absolutely.
And the good people will always do business regardless of what's happening in the market.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you guys, you're part of Windermere. Tell me
Correct.
a little bit about the support they do and some of the things that are nice about being affiliated with Windermere.
Windermere's an awesome organization, let alone being the #1 real estate organization in the West. We do approximately 30% of all the business in the Puget Sound area, which is more than double anybody else. Regardless of all that, their involvement in the community and how we all fit with the community and trying to make our communities a better place to live is really what Windermere is all about. Just the things that they get involved with or that we get involved with, whether it's on the local level or with Windermere Corporate on a much broader scale, is really impressive. Through the Windermere Foundation, Community Service Day that we have coming up in a couple of weeks, we have programs through Windermere Kids at the Y program, so anytime when there's a YMCA close to a Windermere office, there's things that we do with a lot of kids that are through there. So just the feeling that it's more than just doing real estate, that we're really about being a part of the community.
Well, absolutely. Here you got a big company that's biggest on the West Coast, but the fact that you guys are being able to integrate into your community is such a cool thing because you're not only placing the new neighbor next to that person, but ways of getting involved.
Right. And we hire people the same way. So we want the people that we hire into our organization, we want those people that are interested in doing that. So we want those people that are interested in being a part of something that's really bigger than them. And it's not easy to do, but if you can get those people who are real excited about not only doing real estate, but also being a part of your community, that attracts other people into the business, and you get this synergy that's going in the office that you just get on this roll, and it's a great place to be.
Cool. Well, I love kind of the approach. I love what you're doing from a brand standpoint. I love a lot of that stuff. Tell me, what's the biggest aha moment or biggest change that's happened in the last 5 years from a technology standpoint or anything to the real estate business that you guys are constantly grappling with or getting your arms around on a regular basis?
It's always changing.
Yep.
So that is one thing that's really exciting. I don't know if there is any one aha moment because it changes all the time. Just when you think you have everything down, they change all our forms, something changes. Just what's gone on with the internet in real estate has drastically changed our business. And one of the great things about Windermere is they're a very innovative company. They're the first people in the country to do a lot of things. And they're always staying on top of things. And even though there's Windermere offices in not only Washington, Idaho, Oregon, California, Arizona, Hawaii, so it's a very big regional company. Home base is here in Seattle. So you have this big technology department, big marketing department, everything is right here. So we'll have corporate people come into our office, share with us about what's going on.
Keeping you cutting edge there.
Absolutely, yeah. And from our end, our agents want to work with their people.
Yep.
So if you're trying to have each person, even though they're all individual 1099 agents and they really own their own businesses, they need to be a part of something so they don't have to recreate everything that Windermere's doing for us.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for telling me a little bit about your business. We're going to go to a commercial break, and then we're going to come back with Dan and talk about how he and Windermere have got their name out there and become so successful in the Marysville area. Stay with us through the break.